Your insurance claim can get denied before you even file it. Here's how to avoid the biggest traps that catch so many people off guard. The number one reason for claim denial is late reporting. It's a classic mistake. You notice some damage, maybe a small leak, and you think, I'll get to it later. But when you finally file the claim, the insurance company looks at the date and says, sorry, you waited too long. They'll argue that the damage got worse over time because of your delay and that they're not responsible for the extra cost. The fix is simple. Report the loss immediately. Don't wait. Call your agent or the claims hotline as soon as you discover the problem, even if you don't have all the details yet. Just get it on record. This single step can save you a massive headache down the line. The second most common denial is missing documentation. Imagine this: your roof is damaged in a storm, you get it fixed, and then you file a claim. The insurer asks for proof, and you have nothing. No photos of the damage before the repair. No receipts for the materials, no invoice from the contractor. They'll look at your claim and say there's not enough proof that the loss even occurred or that the costs are justified. To avoid this, you need to become a documentation expert. Before you touch anything, take photos and videos from every angle. Get close-ups, get wide shots. Save every email, every estimate, every receipt. Create a digital folder and put everything in it. Over-documenting is always better than under-documenting. Reason number 3 is what's known as an excluded cause of loss. This one is tricky because it's buried in the fine print of your policy. Things like damage from a flood, gradual wear and tear, or issues caused by your own neglect are almost always excluded from standard policies. So when you file a claim for a basement that flooded after a heavy rain, the insurer points to the flood exclusion and denies the claim. The only way to protect yourself here is to actually read your policy before you have a problem. Understand what's covered and, more importantly, what's not. If you live in an area prone to specific risks, like floods or earthquakes, you'll likely need to buy separate, specialized coverage. So what happens if you do everything right and your claim still gets denied? Don't just give up. You can and should fight it. Here's the step-by-step game plan. First, always request a denial in writing. They have to provide a formal denial letter that explains their exact reason for saying no. Next, get a copy of your full insurance policy and compare their reason to the actual policy language. Sometimes they misinterpret their own contract. Then you submit a formal appeal. Write a clear, professional letter outlining why you disagree with their decision and include all the documentation you gathered. If they still won't budge and you're confident you have a valid claim, it's time to bring in a professional, like a public adjuster or an attorney who specializes in insurance claims. They know how to navigate the system and can advocate on your behalf. Navigating insurance can feel overwhelming, but a little knowledge goes a long way. If you want more simple breakdowns like this to help you understand your coverage and protect your assets, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We're here to make insurance simple. Thanks for watching.